Hello and welcome to our Monday check-in. So this week I have set up some tasks. Hopefully they're going to be a little more realistic than some of the tasks we had the prior week, but time's going to tell. So let's go over the big things I need to do for my roles, and then we will slip into the particular tasks and the breakdown of these. So as a student, I want to complete 6 revision tasks. So that's on the newer list. I would like to power through 6 of them so that I can get out the revision of the narrativism chapter by the end of the month. So we're gonna try it. I'm not super confident I can get through the 6 because some of the first ones I have to get through are pretty hefty, but we're gonna try. As a scholar, I want to game plan the meditation chapter, kind of get a sense of what we're doing and how we're gonna do it. As a girlfriend, I need to work on our closet. Like, we just need to purge, like get rid of some stuff. As a daughter, I need to help my dad with a doctor on Monday. And I also need to pick a date for our Halloween party. My family has always done a big Halloween party. And since I started grad school, it's been pretty difficult to pull off while managing coursework and research and all this stuff. So this year we're trying to plan it out more in advance so that I can do a little bit each week rather than get all overwhelmed at the last minute. Then as a graduate orientation ambassador, I just need to check in for the materials that I've asked from the people that are not on the social media team. So I've asked, so the graduate orientation ambassador team consists of like 25 people, about 5 of which are on the social media team. We're trying to get information from all of the members of the organization to contribute to social media posts, so it's not just like Louise talking about Louise all the time. So I need to check in with them and help them stay honest and supply those materials to me. As a teacher, I want to finalize my syllabus. I need to include that in my job market materials, so I want to get that squared away. And then as a philosophy citizen, I need to game plan for MAP. That is the Minorities and Women in Philosophy chapter. This is the main service thing I do during the term. Okay, so let's look at the breakdown. The breakdown is pretty hideous. This is like a very wordy list, which I don't love, but that was the nature of the task this week. So let's go through them. So I just want to write up a plan on the meditation chapter. That's pretty straightforward. It's really hard going. It's been kind of slow. I really want to write something up about it so I have a more concrete sense of where to go and I don't avoid working on it. So this chunk is these are the 6 tasks I want to do from the list on the meditation chapter. So I need to explain 2 of my key philosophers' views more clearly. I need to address why the emotional content is really important to my definition of narrative. I need to revise the section on Dennett. There's some details there. I need to address Locke. I'm not really sure why I need to address Locke, but I need to figure out what my advisor is thinking there. And I need to address a clarification for like how my view handles the fact that not all phenomenological experiences are emotional. This is kind of related to the why emotional content's important. Okay, so that's a lot of ugly details about what I need to revise for my narrativism chapter. These were literally just lifted from the list, which I think I've shown you guys in prior videos on, I just like explain Bain, explain Thompson, and then I selected, I didn't go exactly one by one. I tried to pick the heavier duty ones so I could get them out of the way. So that's the plan. It's a lot of things. I don't know if these things are pretty easy and I can get each one done in a couple hours, or I'm gonna power through it this week, but we'll see. So this is for job market stuff. I need to get my website up this week. This is like my professional website, not related to Free Falling Philosopher. I just need to have something so that when people Google my name, they can like find my CV. I need to write up a schedule for the completion of the dossier. So I do not have a complete dossier because there are certain things I can't do given I'm so early on in my dissertation. But I need to make sure that I have a schedule and a plan for how I'm going to tackle those tasks as I move forward in my dissertation. I want to write up a list of potential syllabi, so I basically decided that as part of the teaching portfolio, I am not going to actually generate the syllabi for this deadline. So I'm just going to draft a list of potential ones and get feedback from my professor on if that's an appropriate list of potential syllabi or not, given my area of specialization and everything. And then I also want to finalize the Buddhist philosophy syllabus, which I need to do. And I kind of want to have a draft so it can go into the dossier that looks more complete than the current version. So I just need to approximate the final section, like the final unit, because I haven't prepped those lessons yet. I'm meeting with my advisor this week about meditation, so that I have to do that before I can write up the plan on meditation chapter. So I need to talk to him specifically about that, but I have a couple other questions. So the main reason I need to meet with him though is because I'm getting stuck on the meditation chapter and I need to move forward. Okay, so other things that need to happen is I need to get the stuff from my old office and move it into my Carrel. I have a nice Carrel finally, thank you, Hesburgh Library. So I need to get my stuff from my old office and move into that. I need to go through the closets in our apartment because I failed to do that last week. Do all the purging stuff. I need to game plan for maps, so that's not just a me project, that involves some of the other leadership team, but we really need to get that squared away because we have to have our schedule out for all of the people by the start of the term, which is not that far away. Wedding present, I just need to make a card for one of my friends that got married. I need to send out the follow-ups. First I have to compose the follow-ups, then I need to send them out. So we're still trying to get the materials from the graduate orientation ambassadors, and I need to compose a little message to send to them on our Slack group and be like, hey, I didn't do this. Because the best way to get people to be honest and do the things that they say they're gonna do is to just check in with them. And then I need to select the Halloween date. So this is very ugly. I don't know if I'm gonna modify this, if some color would help. I'm kind of upset about just how ugly. I mean, I have this purple ink, which I like, but visually this is overwhelming. But there's a lot to do this week. So we are gonna try to press forward and get all this done, even if my weekly compass card is a little bit ugly. So there it is. Thanks so much for checking in. I'll let you guys know how it goes on Friday.